Do you want to know how to say Chinese food, especially when you're going shopping, and how to take care of that at the store? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you some simple names of Chinese food, but more importantly, phrases that mainly my wife, uses to shop at the store to help you get different kinds of fruits, vegetables, smaller, bigger, more or less, and all that will be coming up in a moment. My name's Kwadwo. I've been here in China for 10 years. I speak decent Chinese, but what I really am good at and what I really want to help you at is learning how to use everyday Chinese to get what you want. Because wouldn't you feel a lot better if you could just say all the food that you liked in Chinese and be able to get around in taxis and just do the everyday things? And I say everyday things because that's what matters. Some people might look down on survival Chinese. I think that if you can master the basics, then you can become good and fulfilled, at least to a pretty significant extent here in China. So that's my heart. Can't wait to share this with you. Go ahead, since you're live streaming, or since you're attending the live one, go ahead and leave a comment and tell me where you're from. I want to see in the live chat where you guys are from. Like I said, we'll do Q&A here at the end, so leave your questions, and in about 7 minutes from the end of the video, I will start answering questions. It's good to see you all. If you're seeing this on the replay, well, I go live every Sunday at 7:30 p.m., usually on my Facebook channel at Elementary Chinese, but today we're doing it on YouTube because it works a little better that way. So a lot of this live, and if you've seen the Meituan series about how to use that app Meituan to order in food, a lot of these ideas came from people who were in my paid group. There's a link in the descriptions for speakeverydaychinesefood.com, and what that is it's like you take me out to eat with you, and I'm your coach, right? So you can take pictures of restaurant menus and get translations, or you can ask how to say something, or how to order your favorite meal, or to ask if they have your favorite meal, but at a new place. And I'll give you translations. And plus, I drop little 45-second videos because you know me, I like to make videos into the group twice a week to help you learn food Chinese. And of course, that comes with a course, a bunch of pre-recorded lessons I made. Oh, that course, now, if you want to give yourself a Christmas present, get it. Because in the new year, I'm going to take that to a monthly subscription fee. And well, if you want it for the rest of your life now's the time to do that. So let's dive into the notes. In the descriptions, if you look down there, I put some phrases for Chinese shopping. And that's exactly what I'm going off of. I encourage you, take these notes back to your tutor, all right? And study, practice, okay? It doesn't matter if you mess up. If you see some of my videos practicing, especially the last one I post, I messed up when the security guard told me what that sign was. He told me something wrong. And you know what? I'm still learning. I'm still dialoguing. And that's what I want you guys to do, is just get out there and practice. So here's something you can use, looking at my cell phone, when you go to the store. The basic one, the most basic one, is 这是什么? And that means, what's this? Marcella, good to see you. Hey, Osama from Algeria, good to see you here. And we got Elle from Kyrgyzstan and Ksenia. Wow, thanks for coming out, guys. Put your comments and questions below, and I will go ahead and answer those at the end. So the first phrase I would say is 这是什么, which means, what is this? It's the basic one, and you're going to get an answer. And you can take a picture of what you're looking at. You can take your voice memo on your phone out and start recording, like I showed you in another video. That's all right. 这是什么? What is this? The next one is, do you have? So you're in the store, and you're in a new store. You know you like cheese, but you don't know if they have it. So you ask, whatever, 有吗? 有奶酪吗? Because, sorry, 奶酪有吗? Because 奶酪is cheese. So you put that before 有吗, and you can ask all day if a place has your favorite food or your favorite dish. Say you like kung pao chicken, but after work, you end up going to a new restaurant and you're not sure if they have it. Well, you can just ask. 宫保鸡丁有吗? Next up is, do you have a different one? So say you're at the market and you're shopping for vegetables, or say you're at the store and your favorite box of cereal, they have one left and it's kind of a bit 破掉, you know, it looks a bit bad. So you can ask for a different one. This is 有别的吗?有别的吗? Look, this video will go on a replay, so I'm not going to say it too many times now, but you can go ahead and listen to the replay and practice all you want. Again, take it to your tutor. But 有别的吗 means, do you have a different one? Do you have other ones? Remember, Chinese is pretty ambiguous, so if it's one thing or a group of things, shout out to Woda Maya, just got on here. Good to see you, sir. All you have to do is just say that. It's a bit ambiguous, and the beauty's in that. If this was French, you'd have to conjugate the verb, and you'd have to make sure, is it in plural, is it singular? But nope, it's Chinese. 有别的吗? Do you have another one? Do you have other ones? Do you still have? For example, I love 柚子. It's like a pomelo, but a little sweeter. Pretty good, like this big. And so, but that's towards the end of the season. So if I go to the market, I want to ask, do you still have 柚子? So I would say, 柚子还有吗? Or maybe you're, worried that they sold out of, can you guys hear me okay? Give me a moment, please. Let me go and pull up the YouTube video so I can actually see your questions, because I can't see your questions when I'm looking at myself. And that's really annoying. Give me a moment. If you haven't left a question, now would be a great time to leave a question. Where is the chat? Where is the chat? There's the chat. Nope, that's not the chat. I'm in Tianjin. Did you guys know that? Hey, I'm glad you can hear me, Marcella. I'm in Tianjin. Tell me where you guys are at. What city are you guys watching from? There we go. It says live now on my channel. That's cool. If there's feedback, bear with me. I'll figure it out. Wonderful. So where were we? Moving right along because it's almost the end. Hello, Jazz Life. I forgot your name again. Tell me your name, Chengdu. Hey, Hannah from Chengdu. Good to see you. So, do you still have? You want what you're not sure the store or the restaurant has. It might be out of season. You just say hi, yo, ma. Okay. Huzhou. Where's Huzhou by? I don't know my geography that well. So the next phrase you could say is, do you have any fresh ones? For example, again, because I love apples, we pretty much eat the same thing: apples, bananas, oranges, kiwi, fruit, and avocados. The avocados, either they're really hard or they're really squishy. Have you guys noticed that? And so I'll ask, do you have fresh ones? 有新鲜的吗? 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 Do you have any fresh ones? Again, if you just came in, because I saw some more of you did, look down below in the descriptions on YouTube and you can see all these phrases. If you're like on Instagram, hey there and hey there, sorry, the phrases aren't there. Head over to the YouTube channel, watch the replay. They're still down in the descriptions. 有新鲜的吗 is, do you have fresh ones? And last week we talked, or 2 weeks ago, we talked about on Facebook, how much does 1 jin cost? Because all the bulk food and the fruits and the vegetables are by the jin. So 一斤多少钱? Or if you're in Beijing or the north and you want to sound a bit more natural, 一斤多少钱? It's like saying doors and R together without that S. 多少钱? 一斤多少钱? 一斤多少钱? And that's how you can find out how much per jin. And the next thing you want to know is, they'll tell you a price per jin, but you probably don't know. I never know. How many is that? So I'm like, how many bananas is 1 jin? So 一斤大概有几个? 1 jin has about how many? Or 一斤有几个? Because 几 means how many. So 一斤有几个? And they can help you out, hopefully. Now, if you're at a market or you're at the store, it gets really tiring saying, how much is this? And how much is that? And how much is that? So let's give you a shortcut, okay? If I say 一斤多少钱 or 一斤多少钱, apples, bananas, oranges, 橙子一斤多少钱? I want to ask about apples, but I don't want to say 苹果一斤多少钱 and then 香蕉一斤多少钱 and all this stuff. How much is it? No, just say 苹果呢? And that "ne" is a question, and it cues or it clues the Chinese person into understanding that you are asking the same question about a new thing that you just asked about the previous thing. So I say 香蕉 bananas 一斤多少钱? And they tell me, and then I say 苹果呢? Well, what about apples? And then I say 橘子呢? What about tangerines? And 橙子呢? What about oranges? And 哈密瓜呢? What about honeydew melon? And you got to ask for that discount. 能便宜点儿吗? If you're in the South, 能便宜点吗? It honestly doesn't matter though. Standard Mandarin, the Putonghua, is kind of really closely based on the Beijing dialect. So if you like dropping the Erhua, then go ahead. But if you want to keep it, use it. It's good. 能便宜点儿吗? 能便宜一点儿吗? If you look at the notes, there is no diǎnr, and that's because when Chinese people speak, they don't always say diǎnr. So just 能便宜点儿吗 is, can you give me a discount? And here's something my wife always uses. So JV, thank you for giving me this one. But she'll go and you know how you can say in English, well, 40 is a good round number, right? Like if they say, oh, it's going to be 42 kuài. And maybe you don't want to go for the direct ask for a discount, but you can say, oh, 40 is a good round number. Let's pay that. Well, here's how you do that in Chinese. She always says 40块, 40块. Kuài is the word for money. Instead of saying yuan, you would say kuài for RMB. 40块比较好算. 40块比较好算. 40块比较好算可以吗? And then you smile and you nod. And hopefully you'll get that discount. Those are all the phrases. I'm not going to repeat them because I love to keep these live broadcasts short because I know you guys are busy, and that's my encouragement to you is you can learn Chinese in your free time. It's just about asking the right questions repeatedly on a day-to-day basis. Once you get all the things you need down, like all the names, then you can expand from that. So learn all the foods you like. Learn the basic directions in a taxi cab. Learn the things that you like to buy, and then branch out from there. Again, I'm going to answer some questions. Now's the time to ask them on Instagram. I'm looking right at you, and I think I'm going to scroll back up and see any questions you left. I announced this beforehand, but in the description is a link to my course, speakeverydaychinesefood.com. That's where I get a lot of the questions that I make videos from. In there is an interactive WeChat group. It's like taking me to the restaurant with you. I'll be your coach. That's a one-time fee now. I'm going to change it in the new year to monthly subscription. So if you want to be in the WeChat group for the rest of your life, or as long as I'm doing it, which will be quite a long time, go there and do that now, plus all the courses I recorded. Shout out to Marcella and Tinjin. I'm going to keep teaching about food for at least the next 5 weeks. Probably going to take a break next week for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. But before I leave, I just want you to be encouraged. Learn your food. Learn bǐjiào hào suàn is gold. Thanks, JV. Learn your food. Learn the basic things. Check out my video on YouTube, How to Learn Chinese Fast. There's 3, but the most popular one is for beginners. And I just give you good, solid tips to practice every day. If you don't have time to drive across town to take a class, that's all right. You can still learn. You might need to get a tutor, but you can take the day-to-day Chinese. I make videos. I show you how to do, how to kind of gather words, but basically get people to write things down for you. If you use a sentence that I said, 这是什么? What is that? And then you follow that up with 帮我写下来, help me write it down, and then pull out your phone with a Chinese keyboard and they'll write it down for you. Or take a picture of something, open that picture up, edit it, and then somebody could type on it for you. It's really that straightforward. Not simple. I know it's kind of hard, but or it can take a bit of time, but it's just about creating habits. Because if you're not in the habit of doing that, then it's a little more difficult. But once you practice doing that, then it becomes a lot more easy. I see your question, Osama. So you went to a restaurant, ordered the food by yourself. You asked if you could get chopsticks and a spoon in Chinese. It was great. But the Chinese guy there said some food or some words you couldn't understand. So you used the app that you got. And he was asking if you wanted small. Oh, hey, cool. So Osama, perfect example of just using the tools that you have to make the most of the situation. I like that. And thanks for sharing that with me. What app were you using? I would love to know because I will recommend it to people. Use the apps. I've seen Memrise. It's pretty fun. Chinese Skill. I wouldn't worry about using a dictionary so much, but if you can pull out a dictionary and say a word, the trick kind of is if you go into a situation thinking, oh my gosh, I have to use all of these phrases and sentences now, today, no, don't do that. Go in with just one thing that you want to be able to say and just milk that one phrase over and over again because you'll own it and you'll feel good because it was only one thing and you remembered it. And then the next time you can use something else. We're going to land this plane. Instagram family, hang on a moment because you guys always get a little more, but YouTube, we are done. This is Kwadwo at elementarychinese.com, bringing you weekly videos, helping expats here learn what they need to survive. By the way, if you like this video because it was good, it helped you out, I would appreciate it if you like it. I would love it if you subscribe to the channel if you want more Chinese tips from me. See you guys later. Good study. Day up. And it'll take a moment to stop the live stream. Goodbye.